By now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about the debacle with Spiritual Whistleblower and Shera Seven. Personally, I'm not a big watcher of either creator. I think they've both dropped some gems in the past, but in this situation, no matter where your loyalty lies, no matter whose side you're on, Spiritual Whistleblower looks very bad, and I'm going to explain why. Hi, I'm Day. I give advice on how to navigate social situations and avoid social awkwardness. A part of being good in navigating social situations is understanding the rules of power. Spiritual Whistleblower broke a major rule of power, which is the power lies in whoever cares less. No matter who you like better in this debacle, Shera is looking better than Spiritual Whistleblower, because Shera literally, if you've seen the videos, how I even found out about this was Shera's green screening Spiritual Whistleblower going off on her, and she's just literally like, and she's not saying a word. It's giving sipping my tea and unbothered. And when you contrast that with Spiritual Whistleblower yelling, going off, pointing the finger, and being very like hyped, it's not a good look. Because if someone were to come in and not know anything about either creator, they'd be like, oh my God, why is this woman on 10 going off on her? And that's another thing. When you lose your composure, you give away your power. A lot of people believe that power is all about being aggressive and, getting in people's face and telling people what's what. And here's the thing. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place for aggression. If somebody is attacking you, yes, you want to show teeth. You want to show that you can go toe to toe. If somebody is putting you in danger, for example, yes. But you have to know how to use aggression effectively and know when to use aggression. Because if you use aggression the wrong way, all it shows is a loss of control. It shows that you are not in control of yourself. It shows that the other person actually is in control of you, because apparently they had the power to make you go off like this. And the sad thing about it is, when you're showing rage like that, people's perception of you is going to be that you're the one who's unhinged. You've probably seen like the videos, the TikToks that people are making about her. People are saying she's unhinged. People are saying that she's crazy. People are thinking badly of her because she made these videos. You make yourself look immature and like you lack judgment. And honestly, in this, I'm not taking sides between Shera Seven and Spiritual Whistleblower. Like I said, I'm not a big watcher of either of them. But regardless of sides, this is just the reality of how it will be perceived, especially in Spiritual Whistleblower's case, because she's not only going off about how Shera Seven's a narcissist, she's going for the jugular. She's attacking Shera Seven's looks, saying her body's not tea, saying her makeup is ugly. And as we can see from this app, it's backfiring on her. Because instead of looking at Shera Seven, now people are looking at her. And they don't have good things to say. Now, from what I understand, Spiritual Whistleblower's whole premise was that she wanted to call out she wanted to let us all know how to identify a female narcissist on social media. But here's my thing. No matter what you think of Shera Seven, how she went about it is not the way. Because all she did was make herself look like an unhinged bully. She created a situation where people can now make that case against her. If you're really trying to take someone down and expose somebody, that's not the way. Unfortunately for her, Shera Seven is looking better right now. Because, as I said, Shera Seven is not arguing with her. She's not clapping back. She's silent. She's saying nothing. And that silence is communicating everything. And the number one thing it's communicating is, I don't need to prove anything to you. I will not bother arguing with you because I don't need to prove anything to you. And that's a key piece of understanding power. The person who needs to prove is on the losing end. So don't waste your time arguing with people who try to attack you, because in a way, arguing is begging. It's like you're begging for their approval. You're begging for them to understand you. The person who's really in power not even necessarily has power over other people, but has power over themselves and stands in their own power, does not feel the need to argue back and forth. So when you compare that person with a person who's all like, this person doesn't look good in the public eye, this person instantly looks better, whether the person arguing is right or wrong. Even if you're right, losing your composure is not the way to go about proving your point. If you lose your composure, people won't even care that you're right because they'll be distracted by the fact that in their eyes, you just look crazy. You just look like a loose cannon. That's not what you want, because at the end of the day, the saying is perception is reality. It's not about your intention, it's how you are perceived. It's one thing to not like or disagree with somebody, and had spiritual whistleblower come on here with speaking calmly and rationally saying, listen, I don't like Shera Seven, even I think she's a narcissist, and here is why, reason A, B, C, and D, then it would be a completely different scenario, and it wouldn't have even become a trending topic on this app. But her coming out guns blazing, with insult after insult after insults, not a good look. When you lose your composure, you lose your power.